Hi collective, this is Miracle channel, and I will give an intuitive message. Actually not one but many. I don't know why I'm so perceptive for pregnant woman energies, okay? So I will try to channel on these people because I got downloads for them, but I need more details. So, and I will talk about these women. They are all pregnant, okay? And I will give these messages in this one video, and I hope after it will stop, because I want to give messages to other people also who actually are not pregnant or divine masculine. So I want to step forward, and I do not want to neglect any sister who is pregnant, but I will do this video for them. And like that, spirit gives the message what he wants, and you get what you need, and we can move on. And next time I can finally focus on other energies. Okay, right, okay. Oh gosh, I'm a bit tired. I work a lot, and now I really needs to sleep. I mean, when I say I need to sleep, I really need to sleep, and spirit doesn't leave me alone. And I don't really like to do spiritual work when I'm tired, but spirit wants me to put this up as soon as possible, because somebody needs to hear these messages. And okay, right, I channel on first a pregnant woman who is 5 months old pregnant, around 5 months. I have the impression you have dark brown eyes but white skin and straight hair. I just can't get the color of your hair, because the picture I have about you is in the evening, and a light is artificial light. So I can't decide you are blonde, or you have a brown, light brown hair, or it's like a mesh. But it's a long hair that is really beautiful, halfly. You must be in your 30s. Yeah. Yeah, I think you are somebody who really like fun. You like when people who are happy around you. And usually you are very positive. And I think with your partner you were waiting for this baby. You were expecting this baby. Yeah. Okay, let's see what is the message, okay? Right, you have a huge tummy for 5 months old pregnancy. You ask this. You ask the midwife, why is it that? The midwife said that you have a little boy, and it's not twins, so it's just one baby. Yeah. Why is your tummy so big? The midwife said you don't need to worry about it. It's maybe just a gas or things like that, but you have lots of pain, and the midwife said it's normal because the muscles are stretching themselves because of your pregnancy. It's your first pregnancy, okay? And Well, I do not want to scare you, okay? I do not want to scare you. So I want you to be calm if you recognize yourself and I give this message. I can't detect exactly what is the problem, but there is something internal problem. Why is your tummy so huge? Because a baby has a normal size. Your placenta is normal size. There is no extra liquid around the baby, so that not gives that. Why? I'm trying to detect what is the problem, but I just can't see it. Okay, I don't know what is it exactly. There is something around the problem, maybe a kidney, maybe the guts. But anyway, you have an edema that is not normal on your tummy, huge edema. I don't want to scare you, okay? But I think it needs to be checked out by a doctor. So if you have really lots of pain and you find it's really, I found really not normal. You have a tummy like 9 months of pregnant woman. And the baby has a normal size. This is not a giant baby, around 3, no. I don't know his size, but for me, for 5 months old pregnant, this is huge, the tummy, and the baby has, and baby is normal, has nothing, no problem at all. So, this is not ligament pain, honey. You have very strong pain, and you need to be careful when you take painkillers, because some painkiller will have a horrible effect on your baby. And also, I don't know if the midwife told you, but anti-inflammation medication, like certain ibuprofen, is not allowed in pregnancy because they could cause serious problem in a baby. Okay, so be careful what painkiller do you take. If nothing else, ask the pharmacist where you buy it, if you can take it, and certainly read the notes if pregnant you can take it or not. You're taking pain for this, taking painkiller for this pain, and this is not a ligament pain, honey. This is not ligament pain. You have a huge edema on your tummy, okay? This is not the baby who gives that you have such a huge tummy. There is something... I get lost when I can see your guts. I don't know why they are squashed. And it's really difficult to see other organs. And I'm not a doctor, you know. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. But what I can see, it's really edema on your tummy. Do you understand? And edema, it's not a good sign. It can be circulator problem if I listen to my brain. But I don't know, my spirit always give me the vision of your guts. Something is wrong there. You should not drink any soda, any bubbly drink, and try to eat food for at least 1 or 2 weeks that doesn't put a burden, digestive burden on your guts. Yeah, like beans, don't eat beans, don't eat broccoli, or, you know, things like that that makes your guts move a bit. Chickpeas. Anyway, I'm telling you, if I were you, I would go and see a doctor and get a bilan, okay? Even blood test to see what's going on, okay? Just to make sure, honey, because I'm telling you, it's not normal, this type of edema on your tummy. This is too much. This is really important, edema on your tummy, and that is a medical symptom of a medical problem, okay? I'm not a doctor. I have a nurse degree. I used to be a nurse. But that does not give me the authorization to tell you what is your problem. And as a psychic, I can see that I'm sure it's a really good midwife, okay? But sometimes midwife miss problems because they are tired or something like that. And it's true that lots of women complain when they have their first pregnancy to have lots of pain in their tummy because the way the ligaments and the muscles are stretching can be painful, especially if you are a small woman, but even a big woman or fat woman has problem with that. So this is very common, especially first pregnancy. But I'm telling you, the pain you have has nothing to do with the ligaments and the muscles. It has nothing to do with that. You need to go and see a doctor, and you need to take every result you have about the pregnancy where you can see the baby. The baby has a normal size, okay? So the baby can't give that you have such a huge tummy. Something is going on and you need to get it checked out, okay? First of all, because you are pregnant. And if you need an operation or there is something banal that can be fixed with an operation, it's better when it's done as fast as possible, especially until it doesn't grow into something serious, you know. So it's better to check it out. It's better to be afraid than having nothing. But I can see you suffer a lot and you take lots of painkiller. You need to stop. Stop taking painkiller, please. I'm begging you. Oh boy. Try to drink some chamomile tea, okay? But not too much because that can give diarrhea. But it will help to relax a bit your muscles. So it can be relaxed, but this is not a muscle problem, but it will relax also the muscle of your guts. So if there is some problem in the guts, that will help also to ease the pain. But you need to see a doctor because there is something, I don't want to get you scared, but you might need an operation. You might need an operation, honey. And you can take as much as tea you want, or plant what you want. If you need an operation because there is something is not okay, you should not risk or play with it because you have another life in your tummy. So take it seriously. If you have lots of pain, why don't you just go in a good hospital, an urgency, and tell that you can't take it, and you need to talk about all the painkiller you take, okay? Because it's too much. It's too much. You have too much pain, honey. And it's not normal. And excuse me, when we see your tummy, this is like somebody who needs to give birth soon, in 1 or 2 days. For a 5-month-old pregnant woman, it's huge. It's really huge. And a baby is normal. I mean, there is no, the liquid is normal, but sometimes the liquid too much. So that's why the tummy is huge. So then an obstetrician can fix that. But there is nothing wrong with your pregnancy. Do you understand? The baby is fine. Of course, you will need to have a confirmation, but you take all the papers, all the examines that has been done on a baby. I apologize for my English, but I'm really, really tired. But I hope you understand, okay? I do not want you to panic, because when you panic, the baby will feel it. And when you panic, when you are sad, when you cry, when you are upset, when you can give a trauma, well, in French we say prenatal trauma, that has spiritual origin, okay? So you don't want your baby to start a life with the trauma. And these type of babies, when they're young, they cry a lot, they have difficulties to fall asleep. When that is the case, an osteopath can help with a very gentle, and it's a special osteopath who specializes for babies, but they can manipulate the crown, the head, the bones in the head, so they can release this tension, you know, and it can be spiritual and psychological, but somehow I've used to work with an osteopath in England, and it could help, and it does miracle with babies. So sometimes babies who does not sleep for I don't know how many days, and the parents are really exhausted, and it's horrible for them, and a good osteopath who works with babies can do miracles, believe me. But you need to try to balance out your emotion, not to worry about things, not to stress yourself out, because the baby can feel it, and it might will have some trauma. It might cause a trauma in a baby, you know. And after you don't know what's wrong with him, it's difficult. No, he won't be difficult. He will have just this trauma already. He will come on this earth with a trauma, okay? And you don't want to give that to a baby who you love and you adore, okay? So you please keep calm. I might be wrong, or this is maybe not your message. I hope that's the case. But just in case, please, when you have this strong pain, just go and get yourself with your husband, go to a hospital, the urgency, explain how much painkiller you take all the papers that shows the state of the baby, that the baby is fine. So, and I don't know if you're religious or spiritual, try to pray for a really good doctor, that a really good doctor would examine you, because I'm telling you, this is not normal, okay? Spirit wants you, I don't know, Spirit showing me your guts, but I just can't see anything, because it's like squashed. Your organs inside you like squashed. I don't know why Spirit is showing me your guts. I don't know, honey. Maybe there is some problem with your guts. Well, that would be really dangerous to do fasting, because when you are pregnant, it's not good. Get some, I hope you're taking some pregnancy vitamins. That is essential. And I'm telling you, check on internet, what can you eat to ease the digestion, okay? Certainly don't eat things that will blow up your tummy more. Do you understand? And do not take medication that is antidiuretic. Excuse me, I have a cup. Don't take antidiuretic medications, okay? Pour les edema. There's edema, because it's dangerous. And you need to understand, when you take plants or you take medication to get the water out of your body, you lose really important vitamins. You use really important like calcium, like magnesium, like lots of important things that your body needs. Excuse me, I'm really tired. So people needs to, especially you are pregnant and you can hurt the baby. So don't take, I'm asking you, begging you, don't take any plants, you don't take any medication just without a doctor that will make you get rid of this edema, okay? Because you need really a doctor who will do that, because he will know how to protect your baby. And you lose lots of, when you take these plants and medication, you will do pee all the time, okay? And with the water that goes out of your body, you will lose lots of things that you should not lose. And a healthy body can take that, you know, somebody who's not pregnant. But if you have problem with your organs somewhere, and you have top of that a baby in your tummy, you can't risk that. But there is certain you have a huge edema in your tummy. It's like not normal, but for that, it's not you, not me, not a naturopath who should take care of you, but a doctor. Because in my opinion, but it's like a feeling, you know, you might need a surgery. I don't want to scare you. I don't want you to panic, because you should not do that. But it's for the sake of you and your baby. You should go to the urgency if you have again this pain, and I think you will have, because you have really often, you take all the time the painkiller. That is not normal, honey. That is not normal. That is not normal. A muscle pain or a ligament pain does not give you that much of pain, that you have to take so much painkillers and all the time. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't do that with a pregnancy. You can't do that to your baby. Do you understand? I don't want you to suffer neither, because the pain is there. So you go and get it checked out, okay? Right, this is the first... oh my God, this is 22 minutes already. Download, the second download. Let's get the second one, Spirit. Let's do it quickly, because I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. Second one. Second one. Right. I can see a woman, and she has also long hair, but I can see what type of hair, because it's attached in the back. Yeah. She has a kind of bluish eyes, blue or gray, really pale skin. Yeah. You are not okay, honey. You are not happy. Something is not okay. You are not happy. Right. You're having a baby with a man who is married. And this man is married practically a Jezebel. And this Jezebel doesn't want to let this guy to go and practically attach this guy to herself. But this guy does not love this woman. He loves you, honey. Yeah. So you are kind of third party for this guy. I can see you in the evening alone. You are not happy. Oh boy. Well, I'm telling you, honey. I can't channel on this much stronger, okay? I don't want to spend 40 minutes talking about this. Maybe you can contact me for a personalized reading. If a man can make you happy now, how do you think he will make you happy later on? This is what you need to, because us women, especially you and empath, we think that men will change by time. Because if we love them stronger, we love them, we give them more. Or maybe if there is a baby because he wants to have a baby, maybe if we do this or that, he will change. You can't base your life on a maybe. You can't base your life on a man who's codependent of a Jezebel. Do you understand, honey? This baby, today, women can bring up their children alone, okay? And they can live a happy, successful life. And you know what? They can even meet their soulmate. They can even meet their twin flame or life mate. And today there is so many family where there are children coming from different relationships and marriages that is today totally accepted. So do not think that you have a child, you will never ever find a man who will want you. Do you understand, honey? I feel like you are depressed because it's like you can't even happy for this pregnancy. You feel like the whole life of yours is fucked up. Do not think negatively like that. Because I'm telling you, when you have negative thoughts like that, you create a negative future with it. You have to see your future bright. Doesn't matter what's happened. You stay with this man or not. You will be happy with this baby. The baby will be happy with you and you will have a happy life. And one day you will meet a guy who will accept you with this baby and maybe you will have other babies with this guy. Do you understand? Try to see your future positively. I don't care how much shit you are in. Because I'm telling you, I never ever seen a person who gets out of the shitty situation, who's stuck in it, who self-pity herself or himself, and ruminating all the time who hurt them, why they hurt them, and they want to take revenge. This is totally natural that the human nature want to fall in this. But in the moment when you fall in this and you stay in it for weeks, for months, for years, honey, you don't create a future for yourself that is bright, but you create a miserable future. And also what you create is a suffering for you. You deserve much better than that. You need to see your life and your situation out of the box. Do you understand? Not from your perspective. Imagine that you are a social worker. And you meet yourself as a social worker. And just examine your situation, what you are in. Okay? You will see everything differently. You might even find, excuse me for coughing, you might even find solution that you can't think right now because the only thing you see that you are the victim. And you are, honey, because this is not fair. If a man wants to have a child with you, why doesn't he stay with you? Leaving you alone in the evening, in a weekend, when you are pregnant, especially when you're pregnant and you have your hormones, you need lots of love and care. I mean, psychologically, pregnant women need lots of love. And that's why when it's good when their husband is on their side and you don't have that. And it doesn't matter. Ask source, God, universe. I don't know what is your religion. I don't want to channel on that. I'm really tired now. But what I channel on the most important things in your life, okay? And that is the most important, that you find divine love in you. You can love yourself for who you are. Doesn't matter. I know it's a difficult, complicated situation. I don't want to judge this man, okay? because I should channel on him, see his life, what's going on, to be able to tell you something, okay? But normally, if it's a respectful, normal man, should not leave you alone with the baby. Do you understand, honey? And if you did, well, that's life. You have to go with it. And why you have my respect, because you don't give up on this baby. Do you understand? You want to be a mother of this baby. But you didn't imagine like this. You imagine that somebody will marry you and live with you and will be the father of your baby. And it's not exactly what's happening. But it doesn't matter. Life is like that. It never ever happens as we imagine. Unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. Because can you imagine everything would be as we want? Life would be boring. That's why we have surprises. And but you can manifest certain things in your life. Try to manifest it, and it's possible that will come into your life, okay? If you manifest it well. Right, let's see you, Tommy. There's nothing wrong with your baby. Everything is good. Your health is good. Everything will be fine, okay? Just this depression, you don't want to take antidepressants, okay? On top of that, they are not solution. They just make people to have dependence on them. They will depend on antidepressant. You don't want to get into this stage, okay? And your baby needs you. And your baby needs you in a very good state, mental state, okay? Right. Your baby is fine. So I don't have any message about the baby. Only this depression you need to deal with. And see the future a bit more bright. This guy is supporting you financially. This is a positive thing. Get that money. And try to buy some stuff for yourself and for the baby. That will cheer you up, okay? Okay? And try to eat things that, you know, I might put on a community side. There is certain diet that can support people with mental problems, okay? I'm not saying that you have mental problems, but the depression is a kind of mental condition, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you can check out the diet for depression, okay? Right, okay. I wish you well, and I go to the next pregnant woman. I will channel on the next pregnant woman. Okay. Oh boy. No. Who is this? I can see a woman, well, she's blonde. She has brown eyes, blonde. I'm not sure it's a contact lens, the brown color, or it's her original eye color. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this woman, but this, if you watch me, you are, well, you guys, how shall I put, my God, give me, please, wisdom. Why is this woman taking drug and alcohol spirit? Show me. Okay. Right, if you're listening to me, you have some alcohol and drug program, and you are pregnant, and you're coming from a very, very rich family. And I had the impression that excuse me guys, but I can hear some voice downstairs. I might need to go downstairs to check it out. Well, sometimes it's like that in my house. When we are medium, it's like that. Okay, I think you had some childhood trauma. I can see a little girl who's been raped, and you were raped by a family member. It's a man, it's not your father, but somebody else in your family. And you never ever talk about this, but I have the impression you grow up without receiving true love. Yeah. You don't know what is love. You don't know what is true love. And you don't know how to give it to this baby neither. Excuse me, guys. I got really cold. I was with boys in a park, and we played foot. I got so cold a few days ago. And I get cold. Straight away I start coughing like a fool. And it's like it never goes away. I don't understand. I always get something for coughing. So I have to again start my tisane therapy. I'm a bit puzzled about this woman. Because I have impression, I know, honey, I don't know. You need to heal this trauma. You are a beautiful woman. Honestly, whenever a man see you, I wish to be with you. And you are so fucking cold emotionally. You play the nice woman. You play that you are in love with these guys. Because that's the thing that you should do. That's what women do when they love. But you don't feel it. You are cold inside. Same things I can feel for your baby. If you love this baby, you should not. You wouldn't drink drug and alcohol because you would be afraid to hurt this baby. But this is not the case. I'm not judging you, honey. I don't have a right to judge you. The only thing I have a right is give you the message and try to show you how much God and Source loves you. Because that's the case. And it's not your fault that your parents never ever taught you how to love. And your parents didn't protect you enough. So you were, unfortunately, you fall for a sexual predator who committed a crime. Because that is a crime. Having a sexual relationship with a young girl. And you were very young. And the problem is that, because of that, you developed, you didn't deal with this trauma. And psychologically, you are not capable to have a normal relationship. And what's happened with the father of the child, Spirit? Okay. The father of the child is a really nice person. The father of the child is somebody who, maybe a water sign, there's somebody who really loving and caring. The only things he wanted from you that you love him. And there was some betrayals. And also he can't take these addiction you have. And you are like, oh, don't judge me. And you're going on your own way. Well, honey, you're damaging your own child. Do you understand? Taking that much of drug and alcohol. And your family and your friends does not know you do this. Okay. You need to be careful because certain drug, if you take it for a long time, they can make you infertile. Do you understand? I'm not saying all the time, but I heard about this. And you need to make sure, honey, what do you want with this child? Do you want this child to be sick or have a mental problem just because you could not deal with your addiction? And because you have a bit of childish mentality and you need to party all the time and have fun because you're looking for this famous love, what your soul is craving for, but you don't find it. All you find is sex with man. And finally you find a really decent man, the father of this child, and he can't stand being with you. Do you understand? Even if you find somebody nice, you can't keep him because you didn't heal your trauma. You need to heal your trauma. That should be your priority. And after work on your addiction and work with a psychologist or a psychiatrist to learn what is real love, what is affection. Because when you know what is affection and you can give affection, you become a warm, loving, kind person. I understand that this nature of yours has been betrayed when you were a child and practically killed inside you. But you have to find this divine love inside you. Do you understand? And it won't make you weak if you learn how to protect it, to set boundaries. Do you understand? And you're right, some men come into woman's life just because they want that woman to be loving and kind and caring so they can take advantage of that. You need to test men. That's what I do. Personally, I do test men when they come into my life. And sometimes I'm not too nice with them. Because everybody thinks that I will give them everything. I'm generous and loving, and I am. But for that, they have to be really the right person. Do you understand? I don't give out my true love, my divine love, to someone who is not worthy. And when I see that they don't behave a way like a divine masculine should, because they are narcissistic, and I can see they want to take advantage of me, well, I just get out of the relationship. Do you understand? Because I respect myself enough and do not want to be with someone who just want to control me and take advantage of me. And you have to do the same thing. Okay? Just because you think every man is narcissistic, every man just want to rape you and fuck you and leave you down on shit, in the shit, it does not mean that every man is like that. Do you understand? So you need to heal this trauma first of all, and after you need to build healthy boundaries and deal with your addiction. But please, please ask help in addiction center, because the quantity of alcohol and drug that you consume is very dangerous for the baby. You don't want to have a baby with mental disease, or you don't want to have a baby who has some not mental, but organ disease and really sick. How will you cope with that, honey? You can't continue like that. You can't. You just can't. Ask for help. Okay? Yeah, the father of the child doesn't want to be with you because he can't take it anymore. He can't take it that he sees someone he loves going down like this and destroying herself. Right. You know what you need to do, okay? At the moment, your baby is fine. But I can't promise you that it will stay like that, with so much of drugs and alcohol you're taking. I know, honey. Listen, I told you what you need to do. Find a center where they can help you with your addiction. They might be a specialist who will help you with your pregnancy. Excuse me. You need to find also a psychologist or a psychiatrist who might be at the center for people with addiction, okay? But you need to start working on yourself, honey. I think you need some support. I'm not a specialist how to help people to give up drugs or alcohol, okay? You need a center, you need a specialist, doctors or nurses or psychiatrists or psychologists. They have usually a group of people that they experts, okay? You need help. You need help and you have to look for it. If you don't want your baby to have some serious problem when he will be born. I wish you well. And you need to understand that God and Source loves you. Do you understand? And you need to learn love yourself as you are. Appreciate yourself. And work on healing this childhood trauma is extremely important because your addiction is rooted in that. Do you understand? And your problem with love life and man is rooted in that. Many important area of your life is rooted in this childhood trauma. You can't ignore it. Okay? Right, I wish you well, and I wish you well, and I'm getting on the other sister who's pregnant. Okay, let's see you. Whew. Oh gosh, guys, I'm really tired. I talked to this sister after I stopped, and this sister is a beautiful, beautiful, I hope I can say black woman. It does not upset you. I'm telling you, when you are a black woman, you have a beautiful skin color. J'adore ton skin color. Do not use lighteners. I'm begging you. Because you are a beautiful, extraordinary, beautiful black woman. My God, you are pregnant and so beautiful. You don't need skin lightening, especially when you're pregnant. You know all this product, chemic that is in it, get absorbed by your skin, and it can harm your baby, honey. It can harm. You don't even need makeup. You have such a beautiful face. You should do some makeover, because I'm telling you, you are beautiful with all these makeups, but it's really heavy. What if you have a makeup that emphasizes your natural beauty? You have a beautiful face. Yeah, I understand you want to be more beautiful, and true, with these eyelashes, with this makeup, you are extraordinarily beautiful. I'm not saying not. But even when you don't have it, you just put a light makeup on, and that emphasizes your natural beauty. Honey, you are extraordinary. I'm telling you, even pregnant, you will turn heads of men on the street, okay? Because you are so beautiful. You have beautiful long legs, and in spite of your pregnancy, you didn't put on weight. You have a beautiful body. I'm telling you all that because I can feel that you are so insecure about yourself. You're already thinking what plastic surgery to do after the childbirth. I don't understand you. Because, sometimes certain things that happen to our body in our journey, sometimes it's good to fix it with plastic surgery. I'm not talking against that. If you want to do it. But, honey, you need to understand your value. Look into the mirror. Look your beautiful eyes, your beautiful long legs, your beautiful body. Even your big tummy is beautiful. You have a husband. You love your husband. I'm telling you a secret. Your husband does not love when you put so much makeup on. He thinks that is beautiful, but it doesn't show us the real you. Really, you have your beautiful soul you have also. Because you are blessed with that one also. You should appreciate yourself. Just look into the mirror and start seeing who you are. Your value. You are sexy pregnant woman. Excuse me, Spirit show me something. Spirit, I can't talk about that. Okay? Okay. Well, your husband loves being with you in a bed, okay? And really turned on by your tummy. Okay, the rest you know. Don't refuse your husband, okay? I know you love it also. The baby will be fine, okay? Right. So you need to work on your insecurities because it has no base. You are a beautiful woman. Do you understand? Well, let's see what else the message. I love your hair. You wear it naturally. You wear it natural, and it's not a peruke. It's a peruke. Say peruke in French. Oh, what is it called? Wig. You don't have any wigs. It's your natural hair, and you leave it naturally curly. I think you use some product that is really good for curly hair that a black woman has, because honey, your hair is beautiful. Extremely beautiful. I love it. You are beautiful. And your husband loves you also. You are practically, it's like your husband and your parents, your family, practically wrap you around with love. And you feel insecure, honey. Your family loves you. And you're just like, what I can see, spiritually, you are wrapped around with lots of love that people around you gives you. And you feel still insecure that you are not good enough. You want to be more perfect so they would accept you more. Are you kidding? They love you as you are. It's high time that you look into that mirror and you start loving yourself. You have some body image problem and you have a perfect body. I do not understand. Take your clothes off, stand in front of the mirror and start making friends with your body parts. Okay? Especially the one that you hate. Do at least 1 minute every day. Watch your body. Naked. That part of the body that you don't like. And I'm telling you, you spend 20 minutes every day for 30 days. After you will start loving your body. And you can even say confirmations like, I love my body. I have a beautiful tummy. I have a beautiful, I don't know what you hate. They're telling me you hate your leg. Honey, you have beautiful, beautiful leg. Oh my God, man. Take your glasses. What kind of glasses are you wearing? Tell me. Your husband loves you. He's going nuts sexually for you. You are so fucking beautiful. And you have a beautiful soul also because everybody around you loves you. It's high time before this baby will be born to start loving you. Start loving you, okay? Accept your body, and you are a loving, caring person. You are lovable and you deserve love. Do you understand? You deserve to be loved, and that's exactly what's happening, and it's a good thing. Do not ever think that you do not deserve that. Don't fuck up this beautiful thing what you have with your family and with your husband. Because it's precious, honey. It's really rare, you know. You will do it. I'm sure you will. If you can afford it, take some spa. Excuse me, I'm so tired. I need to sleep. Some spa day with massage. En plus, I'm so thirsty. I need to go downstairs to drink. So take some day out for spa or have a nice gentle massage. While a pregnancy, not many masseurs will take you. And do not go to you need to understand that when you are pregnant, you have to be careful with masseurs. So maybe you don't go for a masseur, okay? But you can have a very nice treatment on your face, on your tummy. So, you know, this as the skin gets stretched, you can get some treatment on it. Just love yourself, take care of yourself, okay, honey? And accept yourself. Why is this all this insecurity? I can see now. When you were a little girl, you were obese. It's not a shameful thing, honey. I'm telling you. And that's why you see yourself still with these eyes. You're not obese at all. Are you kidding? You are thin and beautiful. You had some trauma in school, or other people were nasty with you because you were obese as a child. Yeah, and they're telling me that is the problem. Find a psychologist, honey. Find a really good psychologist who can accompany you in trauma healing, okay? And also you can find some spiritual workers who can help you. But I'm telling you, a spiritual worker won't how shall I put this? You need to have both, okay? A spiritual worker will help you a lot, but can't be a good psychologist. For that, you need a good psychologist. You understand? When you do a healing from trauma, it's really good when you have a spiritual coach, life coach, or somebody who can help you on a spiritual level, and a psychologist who can help you on a psychological level, okay? Right. Okay, I think I stop here. I still have messages for pregnant women, but I have to stop because I will fall asleep. I will be honest with you, guys. I might fall asleep doing this video. I need to sleep. I really need to sleep. Spirit says these were the most important messages. Maybe I will do a second part. I don't know yet, okay? I will see if I need to sleep now a bit, okay, guys? Thank you for watching. Please press a thumb up if you like my video. You can help my channel grow spiritually. And also, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be really nice. And private readings or spiritual coaching is available. You can book for it or get some information about it on my email address that is in the description box, okay? Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.